All right, guys. So welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I know you guys are doing well because Bitcoin today is pumping. The crypto market today is looking absolutely amazing. Okay, Bitcoin is finally waking up and making a big move right now. So today I do want to give you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now with, of course, Bitcoin and, of course, the entire cryptocurrency market. There is, in fact, a fair few Bitcoin charts that I do, of course, want to show you guys as usual. Okay, and this could be, guys, okay, what we all have, in fact, been waiting for. Okay, Bitcoin is pumping right now. Okay, it's looking absolutely amazing. Okay, it's finally waking up. We know Bitcoin for the past, few weeks, okay, have in fact been consolidating, okay, not making huge moves, but today it is moving. So that's exactly what I want to talk about, guys. Okay, so Bitcoin today, guys, okay, 63,900. Okay, at one point, right, earlier this morning, we actually saw Bitcoin pumping all the way up to about $65,000. Okay, now if we go to the 4 hour time frame, you guys can just clearly see, right, the last time we have actually seen Bitcoin at this level of $65,000 was actually early of August this month, right? So the beginning of August, that was in fact our last time, okay, that we actually saw Bitcoin at this level. So Bitcoin is now bouncing back up at this level. So it's looking, absolutely amazing. You guys can clearly see that. And for the past like 2 weeks, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin wasn't really moving. It was in fact consolidating at that level. You guys can clearly see that, right? But it is in fact slowly breaking out. Okay, so Bitcoin today is looking absolutely amazing, guys. Okay, and this is probably the pump, okay, that we all have in fact been waiting for. Okay, Bitcoin is finally making a move right now. Okay, and this could possibly be it, right? So this could possibly bring back Bitcoin back up to like $70,000. Okay, even higher, back up to $73,000 as previous all-time highs. Let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, so I told you guys, once Bitcoin, bounced back up to $70,000 and of course back up to $73,000, especially at $73,000, because that was in fact Bitcoin's resistance. And once we see Bitcoin reaching back up to 73K and breaking this resistance right here, it will shoot higher. Okay, I told you guys that many times. Okay, all we have to really do is just see Bitcoin breaking this resistance and it will shoot a new high. Right, that's really it. And Bitcoin is not too far off to reaching back up, to that resistance. Okay, it really isn't. So right now, guys, it's all about patience. Okay, it really is right now, all about patience right now for Bitcoin. So I told you guys many times. Okay, even when Bitcoin was in fact, consolidating for the past few weeks, I told you guys this is the best time right now to buy Bitcoin. Okay, now it's looking pretty good for Bitcoin. I don't think this pump is a trap. I think with this pump, this is very bullish, and we could potentially see Bitcoin rising back up to $70,000 at least very soon. Okay, I told you guys in my most previous video yesterday, I simply told you guys that Bitcoin will simply pump very soon. And a couple of hours later, here we are, and Bitcoin is pumping. So Bitcoin right now is up 5%, over 5%, 5.1% for the past 24 hours. Absolutely amazing to see for crypto, right? And of course, Bitcoin. The crypto market today is looking amazing as well. Overall, it's up 4%. Okay, global crypto market cap is now back at over 2.2 trillion, which is amazing to see. Okay, Ethereum back up at $2.7 thousand. Okay, it's up over 3%. A lot of altcoins today are obviously pumping. Of course, if Bitcoin is pumping, then of course altcoins will pump with it. And yes, clearly see we are in fact seeing a fair few altcoins pumping. Solana's up 6%. Okay, XRP 1%. Same with Toncoin. Dogecoin, okay, 5%, right? Cardano 3%, Avalanche, okay, 1%. And we know Avalanche it has in fact been pumping for the past few days. If you guys just look here, right, for the past 7 days, it's up 28%. So Avalanche has been absolutely amazing. Shiba Inu is pumping pretty decently today as well, 6%. Chainlink 3%. So yeah, the list goes on. Okay, a lot of greens today, guys. Okay, I feel like a lot of memes are in fact pumping today. Let's have a look here. So yeah, meme coins are looking pretty good, right? They are in fact pumping. You can clearly see that, right? So a fair few meme coins are pumping today, which is amazing to see as well. So the crypto market today overall is looking absolutely amazing. It's obviously a green day today, so we are in fact seeing a lot of greens. You guys can clearly see that BNB is slightly down. Okay, it's in the reds, right? and a stable coin, I believe, or not a stable coin. That's some random altcoin. But yeah, overall, it is in fact a green day today. So that's absolutely amazing to see, guys. So BlackRock. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. BlackRock, we know, okay, they are in fact buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. And today, they are still continuing to buy more Bitcoin. Okay, today, BlackRock buys over 1,300 Bitcoins. Let me repeat that, 1,300, almost 1,400 Bitcoins, guys. Okay, that's 5,000 Bitcoins this week that BlackRock have in fact been accumulating, right? 5,000 Bitcoins this week. Okay, they're not stopping, guys. Okay, they're continuing to slowly buy more Bitcoin. Okay, they really, really are, right? We already know, okay, BlackRock, they have accumulated and owned over 350,000 Bitcoins. Okay, think about that, right? And they have not stopped. It's all inflows, guys. Okay, BlackRock have not sold much Bitcoin, any Bitcoins. It's all inflows. We haven't really seen much outflows coming from BlackRock, right? So they're still continuing to buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin, guys. And it seems like they are still continuing to buy more because today they have bought over 1,300 Bitcoins. Absolutely amazing to see it. And this is very, very bullish, right? So getting into these charts, okay, very, very interesting chart right here, okay? Parabolic curve formation. So it says here, Bitcoin has completed the base 2 consolidation. The rally to base 3 and base 4 would be fast and sudden. Are you ready for the parabolic surge? So very, very soon, guys, okay, we will in fact see Bitcoin, right, bouncing back up, okay, and reaching, okay, to these levels, okay. Base 1, base 2 has happened. Base 3 and base 4 are in fact next, guys. Okay, so understand, right? In the next few months, and of course, especially next year in 2025, will be absolutely amazing for Bitcoin, but not just Bitcoin, just crypto in general, right? We know alt season is obviously right on the corner, so of course altcoins will pump as well. So please be prepared for that, you guys. Okay. But yes, Bitcoin, the bull run is about to happen. Okay, we aren't fucking, soon enough see a breakout. Okay, and once we actually see Bitcoin breaking that resistance, okay, that resistance line that I have, if I've been talking about for the past few weeks, okay, Bitcoin will be reaching new highs. And of course, throughout next year in 2025, Bitcoin will go crazy. Okay, that's when everything's going to really kick off for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's going to be reaching easily over 100K towards the end of this year in 2024, right? I still truly believe, Bitcoin is still on track on reaching at least, 100K, 6 figs towards the end of this year in 2024. And of course, throughout next year in 2025, it's going to go much higher. 200K is possible, over 200K, $250,000 is very possible to 80 to 300K, just like what this chart is in fact showing here, is very, very possible for Bitcoin to reach, guys. Please understand that, right? Bitcoin will easily reach these high price targets, right, in the 6 figs, easily. So please be prepared for that, you guys. I feel like not a lot of people out there, especially retail investors, are in fact prepared for what is truly coming for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will reach these high levels. Okay, it really, really will, guys. So please be prepared, right? So yes, Bitcoin, okay, the bull run is coming, okay? Every single time, guys, once again, right, every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event, you guys can clearly see we do in fact see a bull run occur right after it, right? So understand, if you really look at this chart, every single time, yes, when we have a Bitcoin halving event, right after it, we do in fact see a bull run. But if you guys look very, very carefully, like we always see sideways price movements, right? Bitcoin does in fact consolidate, right? You got to give it time, a few weeks time, even a few months time. And then that's when things will kick off and pump, right? So you guys can clearly see, even in previous times, previous Bitcoin halving events back in, 2016, even in 2020, we did in fact see Bitcoin consolidating in 2020, Bitcoin halving event. And of course, back in 2016, you guys can clearly see that we saw sideways price movements. But then of course, right after it, we did in fact see Bitcoin pumping. And of course, guys, this is not the time to take profits and press that sell button. If you really want to take profits, right, you want to pretty much take your profits, okay, next year in 2025, during a bull run. As we would DCA in, you simply want to DCA out, right? Very, very simple, okay? But with Bitcoin, guys, I really highly suggest you guys to not sell all your Bitcoins, Okay, we know Bitcoin is store of value. It builds generational wealth. We know where Bitcoin is heading in the future, right? Bitcoin is the future of money. It fixes everything that's going on right now with today's economy, right? We know the fiat currency is losing its value. The US dollar is losing its value as well. And Bitcoin will fix it, right? One day, Bitcoin is the future of money. We are already seeing a lot of, different companies around the different countries, cities are in fact, starting to accept Bitcoin as payment. A lot of different companies out there are in fact, accepting Bitcoin as payment, and a lot of people out there are in fact using Bitcoin to pay for things. We are already seeing that, right? And it's going to become a global thing worldwide, right? It's going to become bigger, bigger, and bigger, right? Soon enough, people out there that are not buying Bitcoin, they would have to buy Bitcoin in the future. Understand that, guys. It's going to happen, right? So understand, if you want to take profits, simply, okay, if you're holding Bitcoin right now and you want to take a profits, you better take it next year in 2025. But understand, guys, I would not take a lot out, right? Understand that, guys. Okay, we know, like I told you guys, okay, we know where Bitcoin is heading long term, right? Bitcoin is store of value. Okay, it really, really is, guys. Hold your Bitcoins for long term, right? And I'm talking decades, guys, tens and years, right? Long term. Remember that. Okay, and look at this, guys, right? This is actually pretty interesting. Holding Bitcoin has been profitable for over 96% of its history. HODL. This is one of the main reasons, guys. Okay, you guys should be simply holding your Bitcoins, hodling, right? Holding your Bitcoins, okay, for the longest time, for as long as you can, guys. Because understand, throughout these years, if you've been holding Bitcoin ever since 2012, 2014, 2016, even 2018, obviously you will be in a huge amount of profit. Okay, obviously it depends on how much you invested and how many Bitcoins you own, right, and have accumulated. But a lot of people that bought in the early times are obviously millionaires right now, right? But if you bought back in 2020, then of course you're still in profit. But for the people out there that bought in 2021, don't worry, you will be in a huge profit in the next bull cycle, right, in the bull run. So understand, guys, okay, this is one of the main reasons why you guys should really hold your Bitcoins, okay? Holding Bitcoin has been profitable for over 96% of its history. So think about that, guys, right? This is one of the main reasons you should really just hold your Bitcoins for long term, okay? So very, very bullish, okay? Very, very bullish. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will obviously, keep you guys updated on what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. But right now, yes, okay, $63.9 thousand, just below $64,000. At one point, it went all the way up over $65,000, which is amazing to see. But it slightly dropped back down, which is okay. Okay, we're still high up there. But we will see if this pump is a trap or not. Okay, maybe, this is not a trap and we could potentially see Bitcoin, pumping all the way back up to $70,000. Okay, and of course, reaching back up to $73,000. That is very, very possible as well. And of course, once we actually see Bitcoin breaking this resistance of $73,000, it will obviously reach a new high, right? And that's when everything is going to change for Bitcoin, right? So stay tuned for that. I will obviously keep you guys updated on that. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always appreciated. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.